Cougar 19. Get up.
It's one of the loudest stadiums in the National Football League. And with the drum beating, the crowd has begun its battle cry here at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead. Shane Steichen, the Colts head coach. His guys head out for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. There's the tight end, Grant Calcaterra. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. Back to throw. He'll take a deep shot. Indianapolis, 31 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. Oh, and they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Indy. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all.
Colts offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. We are through 1. It's the Colts out to the early lead. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Colts with the football to start this second quarter. They've got it with a second down and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. He'll drop to throw. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
He'll go right back to Taylor, who's got it again. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. Colts offense ready for this next possession. With a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Colts first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man. That's Alec Pierce. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll look to throw. Pass right side to down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
14 yards.
Give them 14 on that one. 1st down, Indianapolis.
A gain of 14. And the Colts 1st down.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquil. And the Chiefs are going to take over here up near the 40.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that love throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who are very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes. The Colts offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They face 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
One final throw before the break. He'll take a deep shot for downs. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. The Colts offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins 1st and 10. Give up the middle to Taylor. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Roll Williams is there to bring him down. Second down, they need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing now from the gun. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. Into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 59 yards.
A gain of 59 yards. First down, Colts.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Going over the middle and taken in by Pittman. And the Colts are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Taylor. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
He was taken down.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no...
It is brought in the end zone. Alex Pierce. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That his second TD catch of the season.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here.
Here's the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over once more. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the left side and taken in by Downs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good.
Pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. On second down, here's a run with Taylor. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass.
He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
The quarterback is sacked. A loss of 6 yards. And it's fourth down.
Colts offense ready to get back to work. They'll start in outstanding field position, looking for a way to break our tie. They'll look to throw here on first down. That one into the hands of Downs. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up for second and 9. Taylor. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
They'll drop to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Colts. It's his second touchdown of the year. This one, a win for the visiting Colts. That was a game that was in doubt till the very end. They were able to hold on and come away with the victory.
Ready? Cougar 19. Here we go. Bronco 80. Ready? Set. Ready? Down. Let go. Set. Come on, set, go! Set up!
Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Sunshine State and Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Throwing to start the drive. Gibson. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And this one is incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And very little daylight there. They'll get a couple up to the 44. You look at this Jaguar defense. They come into this one 9th in the NFL against the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now we got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They'll look to throw here on first down. Now he'll tuck this and run. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The Colts at 3-7 now on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this one, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 31-yard line. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
First down. A gain of 14.
We know that he can get first downs with his arm and his legs, Charles, and there when he gets outside of the pocket, the defense has to account for both, and he's able to complete it for the first.
And he's very comfortable outside of the pocket. Some quarterbacks, that's not their thing. For him, that seems to be the #1 asset to his game. Gets out into the open field, things seem to break down the secondary a little bit, and he picks out the right target.
Now he's going to step up and run. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. Again, he'll drop the throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. They'll look to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
First down. It's a gain of 6.
Back to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Picked off by Travis Hunter. And the Jags are going to get the football here at their own 23. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Hey, a confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big
hoping for better luck here on drive number 2. Of course, the first drive, he threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. And now starting again here, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. Gibson. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And Taylor going to pick up the Colts' 1st down as he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the gun, it's Taylor. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
It's a gain of
16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a 1st down.
First down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This one completes Alec Pierce.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch there.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 3 yards. That's another Colts 1st down.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. Able to slither by. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
16 yards. And the Colts 1st down.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Grant Calcaterra, his 1st touchdown on. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. Throwing to start the drive. Gibson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And with just 4 seconds left in this 1st half, a timeout call. The final shot before break. Gibson lets one go downfield for Pierce. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Past the half. The Colts now as they get ready for their 1st possession on offense of the 2nd half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
15 yards on the play. And the Colts 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43.
Off the bootleg. Gibson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Johnson. And the Jaguars will take over here as they get it up to the 40. Comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And that interception that ended their previous drive likely also ended any shot they had at victory.
Yeah, long road back from here, no doubt about that one. But Let's face it, if you're going to go out there and compete, you want to try and end on a strong note, don't you?
Absolutely. It won't end in a victory, like you said, but they can maybe take something positive out of this one. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up second down.
At the 34-yard line.
Looking to throw. Gibson. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Gibson. On the throw, read him too much that time. It's incomplete. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. He'll try and do this himself. Able to power through. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Now he'll take this and run. They're going to hurry back to the line now. 2nd and 9 now. And he's got it. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts have got it back to a 2-score. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses.